Everton are yet to see any January arrivals on Merseyside, but the first departure could now be closing in on completion. It has been a slow start to 2026 for David Moyes, with a transfer window not quite providing him with the much-needed boost he'd have hoped for. Almost 2 full weeks into the winter market, and there are very few signs of movement at Everton. Everton News columnist Alan Myers was hoping to see 3 Everton signings made in January, but that is now looking like a real stretch. Given the number of absences, it is clear that Everton are going to need some improvements over the coming weeks if they stand any hope of a European finish. Despite the need for new faces on Merseyside, departures are not being ruled out, and there is already one player looking destined to leave. Everton set for first January exit with talks advanced. It has already been suggested that Everton could allow Nathan Patterson to leave in January, with Sevilla showing interest in him again. However, he may not be alone, as Everton are now in talks for another outcast to potentially depart over the coming days. According to Wales Online, Harry Tyrer is now set to undergo his medical with Cardiff City on Tuesday. There is now a growing confidence that this deal will get done for the Everton goalkeeper, who is not featured under David Moyes. Tyrer spent some time out on loan at Blackpool last season, but the 24-year-old has barely played a second of football at all this season. Moyes is not confident Everton will sign any players in January despite the pressing need for additions to be added. Everton are in the midst of an injury crisis, with other absences not exactly helping the Blues over the festive period. Although exits are far from ideal, Tyrer's expected departure will not harm Moyes' depth between the sticks. Everton exit has been expected for Harry Tyrer. Having barely played a minute of football this season, the writing was on the wall for Tyrer. Everton put Tyrer up for sale over the summer following the signing of Mark Travers as another backup goalkeeper. It won't shock many around the club to finally see Tyrer near his departure, given there was next to no opportunity for him in the first team. George Pickford has really impressed in Everton's academy, and he has been able to keep Tyrer out of the starting 11 for most of the season. At the age of 24, now might be the right time for him to try something new.